Hello everybody and welcome back to the Galactic Empire campaign, where we are continuing our conquest of the ruthless capitalists that were foolish enough to attack us. They thought they had the upper hand. We were at war in the north and we rallied almost immediately. We wrapped that war up, quickly, without all of our major war goals, but I think in an effort to screw up this federation real bad, I'll be real happy taking that minor loss in the north to exact a complete loss, or a complete win victory for us in the south. So yeah, we have our fleet out here doing work, 174k, looking for the enemy, which did leave this way, or at least they came in this way last time, so I'm assuming they left this way as well. We haven't found them yet. I think we want to bring our transport fleet. Oh, there they are. Looks like they are moving to the Canadrius system out here, which means that we want to catch them here. And we want to make sure that our transport fleet isn't in the way, actually. You guys can just hang out there. But yeah, we're going to be able to catch at least these guys. Hopefully. I hope so. There we go. Alright. So we're looking at a little over 50k. They have a transport fleet behind them. Oh no, we're looking at a fairly even fight. Where's the other 45k? Oh, I see. They're just two right on top of each other. They have a pretty nice ship right there. I like that. Victory Star Destroyer. Alright. It looks like they have mostly smaller ships. They don't have quite the capital fleet that we do, so we should be able to kick their ass pretty easily here. Let's go ahead and slow things down, because I kind of want to monitor this battle. We do have an inherent disadvantage, apparently. Probably because of tech. We can go like speed 2? Yeah, fast. My computer is obviously not some sort of supercomputer, so it's going to take a little while. We're going to pick a tech here. Armor plus 20% is actually really good. Just having innate armor bonuses, I like that. I think we're going to go for that. The other thing would be gravitational analysis for building costs, but I don't think that's really that important. We're definitely going for that rare resource. Hopefully we'll have some, but if not, it is what it is. I paused, apparently. How's this battle going? Looks like we're losing some cruisers, but I could care less about the cruisers, honestly. They're not my main fighting force here. We're also taking out some of their cruisers, it seems like. It'd be nice to be able to order this by ships getting hit. But it's I can definitely understand how this would be a little bit of a UI challenge for Paradox. We're on the fastest speed, but, I think we're going to have to jump out of there so that we can watch this at real time. It seems like we are inflicting about equivalent damage to each other. We may lose this battle.
Evading hostile fleet.
Evading hostile fleet, huh? Oh, I see. They jumped in a small fleet over there. That's fine, I don't really care. We're doing a ton of explosive weapons damage, which is kind of interesting to me. I'm assuming that that's because our capital ships haven't really had a huge... Oh, you know what? It's probably because of our... well, I mean, it tells us there. Mostly assault concussion missiles. Interestingly enough, the concussion missiles are pretty useful. Doesn't seem like the power has changed too much. It looks like it's going in our favor, though, so I'm happy about this. We lost our general, unfortunately. Or our naval leader. Admiral, that's the name for it. So I don't like that. But we do seem to be winning. It's kind of hard to tell because they don't have grouped up fleets. It's hard to read their stuff. But we're looking at 85k. They are looking at 40-ish k. Which means that we are more or less even, but it seems like the battle's going in our favor. We're hitting a little bit better. We're evading a little bit better. We have superior numbers. We're going to have to bump up our numbers quite a bit after this, so I'm actually going to go ahead and queue up. Let's do a couple of heavy interdictors here. We will do a bunch of cruiser 2s here, since we did lose a ton. And then we'll want some battleships. And that looks like that's all of our minerals. That's fine. That should be a good replenishment for our military here. They've jumped away. They're scared little bitches. I approve of this message. It looks like we need to take care of what's going on over here, though. Unfortunately, we can't chase them, which I would really love to do. I would assume that they're going to be going back to Navarro, which isn't a place that we want to chase them to. So yeah, we're going to go back to our front lines here. I would say that was an extremely successful battle, though. I'm very happy with the results of that. We definitely were winning, and I'm excited that we'll be able to continue to win in the future. Alright. Now, the problem is, what happened to our admiral? I guess they got hit. Their ship got downed. But they seem to still be alive, so that's a good thing. They are a pretty great admiral, so I'm happy to keep them around. We should have everybody group up together, for sure. And I think maybe we take out this area. Maybe it's better to try and work on this area, since we're a lot closer. They ran into a mining station. And we found their fleet. Good. 82 versus 13k. I don't have any problems with this right now. We should also probably build a bunch of corvettes and destroyers. I'm assuming that we're pretty low on those, so I'm going to go ahead and queue some of those up. Our fleet in general has, you know, dropped to about half of what it was. It seems like we do have quite a bit of heavy ships here, so that's good at least. But yeah, I mean, we lost almost half of our naval capacity. They've run away again, which was a smart move on their part. I don't think that they took any of these planets from us. No, they're both still ours. So, I think what we do is take everybody, make sure they're getting grouped up. We're going to go to Safiban. Safiban? Something like that. And we're going to take Cormil from them, because I figure it's a good way to harass them. We'll have our army sit out here in Nishpan, have them wait for the our main fleet to clear the area before we move them in. I don't want them getting engaged without a fleet to protect them, basically. Still working on the trait point. We're about to finish it, and our amazing Annihilator Superstar Destroyers that I'm so freaking excited to build. Things are going to be beautiful. We're paused, though, so nothing's happening. I was wondering why it seemed so static. No, they're not here. They're probably running away. I don't know. Let's see if we can catch them. I don't know. It doesn't seem like they're going anywhere. No orders. So maybe we can get a free kill here, which I think would be absolutely worth it. Yeah, it looks like we will. We should be able to clean these guys up pretty quickly. There's not much there, so our firepower is going to be very concentrated on them. Alright, now you guys continue to Sophiban and land on Cormil. Our transport fleet is here. It says Fractal fleet as well? Oh, okay. One of our Fractal fleets. Interesting. And we can see our reinforcements slowly piling in here. Excuse me? Okay. The other capitalists have become our rival now. I guess that makes sense. We're at war with other capitalists, so they don't really like us too much. It's unfortunate. Who are you friends with? Trade deals, non-aggression pacts, Federation Association status, defensive pact. So I mean, like, you guys should be kind of receptive to us, but you're kind of far away. We won't be able to do any diplomatic stuff for a while anyways, but maybe we can get these Haval centralized states to like us a little bit. I would prefer to have a couple friends in the galaxy, you know? Even the Galactic Empire had the Hutts on their side. Looks like we're in battle? Oh, the space station. Yeah, sure. We've got a 32K over here. And this is why I kind of wanted to stick around, because I had a feeling that they would do something stupid like this. Is this one? First Star Hunters. So this is the League of Nar, which is our main adversary here. I think we definitely want to continue pursuing them. We're going to be stuck here to fight the spaceport, but once we're done, I want them to come out here. Yeah, I want them to essentially trap... Where are you? Yeah. Excuse me? Alright. Select everybody. Make sure they're all grouping up. No, they should be grouping up because this is the only rally point. So, they're absolutely grouping up. Have them come in here. Oh, they ran away. Fractal Sponge, Victory Star Destroyer. Alright. So they are going somewhere. Merging with the 10th Star Hunters. They must be going out this way. Do I want to chase them? I don't think we're ready for that. I think we're still merging our fleets. We're gonna stand on Cormel here. Fleet combat?
Transport away.
Interesting. Well, I mean, we could send this 2.5k to help, I guess. Do we have anything closer? Not really. We may have to have our transport fleet retreat here. It's only a Corvette. I'm not worried about losing anything. Just have to wait for them to basically come back to from being unknown. Oh, it looks like they jumped away. Alright. We'll have you follow them. They are going to come in here to Sophiban. And they are going to enter orbit, it looks like. We don't have the massive fleet that we used to, so it's going to be a little while before we can get everything bombarded. Well, actually, they're doing pretty quick work of it all. Evading hostile fleets a few times. Yes, I know. Tech has been researched. We got that extra trait point. Stimulant diet. Slave mineral output's pretty good. We could also do naval capacity. That's actually really cheap for naval capacity. Giving us 10% would be, I don't know, another 12. I mean, it's okay. It's definitely more ships. Hydroponics farms don't really matter to me. I think we'll go for the naval capacity. It's cheap and it gives us a real advantage in this war. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. So, one thing I want to know is in my civilian fleets, I should have a science ship. Yeah, you're... Well, what's going on here? It looks like these ones are foolish enough to try to land there. I'm just thinking it might make sense to take this 80K. I want to group upgrade fleet, huh? Interesting. But if I took this 80K, I could pretty easily wipe this out.
Construction complete.
I think it's probably worth it to try that. Well, no. While we're here, let's just take this.
Construction ship under attack.
Let's not waste our time.
Ship lost.
If we lose a planet, it's not a big deal. We lost something. Mining station or something, I'm assuming. Probably the mining station here. Yeah, I think we'll be able to come in and intercept any attempted landings before they happen. So let's just take care of this. You can land immediately. We'll be able to get a couple more ships into our fleet here. Excuse me? Alright, there we go. Easy and done. Alright, embark all. I don't want you on there. And yeah, I mean, we're gonna take this fleet now and we're gonna come over here and hunt these guys down because they're dumb enough to be here. We can also take our science ship, have them research projects over here.
Construction complete.
Looks like they have a construction ship out there. That's fine. Anything that they build is just a waste of resources. Looks like they're running away immediately, which makes sense. I don't know if we'll be able to catch them. Task Force Ozzel. I don't see a Task Force Ozzel. I'm assuming that they're going to go and meet up with the rest of their fleet. Yeah, they're probably going to get out before we can get to them, which is unfortunate, but... Oh, it looks like we did catch them in battle. Good. The more of these little fleets that we can get, the less we have to deal with large, nasty fleets. So, I would prefer these little engagements. Looks like they have a bit of fighters. Yeah, they're going to get absolutely wrecked here. I'm sure they'll retreat, but it's good to keep thinning their numbers. Fleet combat stats. And then we also want to take our transport fleet. We probably want to put them somewhere a little safe, like, say, Barnick.
Situation log updated.
Course plotted.
How's this going? They're actually bringing in more ships, interestingly enough. They have 14 battleships. Yeah, those battleships are going away. Alright, good. So, let's go ahead and group all of these up. And also, we need to get our fleet home to repair. Let's just go ahead and send them home to repair now. We're going to repair, we're going to upgrade. We're probably going to have them come over and try and take these back. Yeah, there they are. Right there. Well, we may jump right in onto them. What is this one? This is the 10th Star Hunters. They seem to have been in a fight recently. We must have fought them. Maybe this is the large battle that we had before. Let's group. No, let's just send everybody. Well, no, we'll group and then we will get rid of these. Tell you to go over here. For the most part. Why does it say the victories were... Alright. Group everything up. Excuse me? Did they just jump? I told you to group up. Alright, well, I guess they jumped. I'm just gonna have everything go over there. I'm actually kind of surprised they're not immediately, and yeah, they are engaged immediately. Everything comes here and attacks that thing.
Course plotted.
Should have some more fleets jump in pretty quickly. Hopefully before these guys take too much damage. There's another 25k right there. Unfortunately, they won't be all under the same admiral. But that's okay. Yeah, this was inopportune. I didn't realize that they were all jumping. I thought I could group everybody up. It says that we're outnumbered. They just have more hull points. I see. Sleepers awake. It's begun. The subtle shift in Tjel behavior, scattered reports of their ships once rarely seen outside their own space, now being spotted in remote systems across the galaxy. Highly advanced scouting vessels visiting ancient ruin worlds, refusing all hails and fleeing when attacked. Their purpose and mission unknown until now. We now know that the Tjel were preparing recovering databanks of survey beacons and automated scouting posts left behind when they retreated to their present borders, gathering information for their return to the galactic stage. In Tjel space, fleets are gathering, armies are being mustered, and ancient factories roar to life. For the first time in an age, the Tjel mediators are looking outward beyond their borders and towards the galaxy at large. As their decaying shipyards are repaired and refitted, and the dormant systems of the Titan foundries come online, the rest of the galaxy is left with only one question. Who will this once sleeping giant target first in their conquest to reclaim the age-old glory lost? That's scary. Which one is this? Tjel? Oh, okay, they're on the other side of the galaxy. Benevolent interventionists. This empire seeks to protect the lesser races of each other. They are likely to attack any empire that will not accept their enforced peace. That's no good. I'm assuming one of these other fallen empires is going to awaken fairly soon. But we've got our own problems, so, I mean, we'll see how that goes. What are we fighting mostly? Cruisers? Cruisers shouldn't hold up to our battleships too well. Some destroyers. The destroyers should go out pretty quickly. We are getting worked up pretty bad here. Do we want to fight this battle? We could probably win it. But we're not going to be in a good place. I think we want to retreat. Yeah, I think we're going to retreat and regroup. This cruiser is not going to stand a chance, but that's fine. We want... Well, I'm assuming they're going to retreat somewhere out here. I don't know. We'll have everybody meet up in Uthon. I think that's a good place to go. We also want to make sure that we are still constructing as many ships as we can. We've got a couple interdictors coming out. We've got a lot of cruisers queued up. We should, in fact, take some of these cruisers and build them over here. Build those. Looks like all the other queues have been finished. That's good. We want to build... Well, do we want the cruiser 2s? We should just build battle cruisers. What am I doing here? We have battle cruisers. 3 of those. 3 of those. And then we want... Oh no, that's cruiser 2, not carrier 2. We could build some escorts. It's been a while since I've used those. Or we go with some destroyers and a bunch of corvettes. And then, I don't know, we'll have some more heavy interdictors, I guess. Seems fair. And yeah, I'd prefer to get my forces together. That was a losing battle for sure. It looks like they're going to go for Ephraim here. Or at least they're going to get tied up. Excuse me? What the hell are you doing here? I guess they have to jump through there to get... Alright, that makes sense. We're going to have them retreat as soon as they can, if they don't all die first. Yeah, they're probably going to die first. Alright, well that was too bad. This transport fleet should also get the hell out of here. Alright, well it got caught by a corvette apparently. It's going to wait the extra 5 days, and we'll retreat. Alright, we've got some tech we need to research. Naval capacity, chemical bliss, energy siphon, cheaper war demands. Cheaper war demands probably isn't too bad right now. We are at war. We're probably going to be at war for a while. Transport fleet is missing. Baronic, huh? I guess we'll send everybody to Baronic. It's a little close, but you know, it is what it is. From here, we don't have many assembly yards, so I don't think that's really worth it. But we might as well build something out here. I'd say some battleships would be fine. If we can fit a battle cruiser, destroyer, there we go. That's all my minerals. Looks good. We also are going to have a ton of energy credits, so we might as well trade for a bit more minerals. Trader Enclave. I would like to trade for minerals, please. Just you know, take a bunch. Let's get 10k. Alright. And then we can go back to that planet in Baronic. What do we want to build? Let's not do that. We'll do a couple more battle cruisers. Are the escorts up to date? It's been a while since I've used an escort. No, they're not. But it's probably a good idea to use some of them. They're like a good ship of the line kind of thing. Don't want more heavy turbo lasers. Maybe the Ion Pulse. They got a decent range. They do a lot of shield damage. They're a good opening salvo, honestly. And the rest of it looks good on these. So, yeah. We'll build some of those. Just, you know, 10k worth of them. Those ships are going to be good for basically just killing the shields on anything that we run into before they even get to us. Looks like they got about 40k out there. Another maybe 5k in there. For the most part, I'm not too worried about this. We're actually looking pretty good compared to them. Let's see. What does it look like? -14 for a white piece, so the war is definitely going in our favor. all of these should group up. No upgrade available. Yeah, that seems about right. Looks like they're getting ready to invade. I'm seeing some transport fleets around. 16K. Yeah. Alright. I think what we want to do is focus on this fleet. Once we have this fleet dead, the rest of it's not a problem. And then we're going to go ahead and group everything up in Baronic again? No? It says that there are more in Baronic. There we go. Group all of those up. Fleet detected. Repairs completed. Repairs completed. Fleet detected. Fleet detected. Repairs completed. Those are all good things, I guess. Maybe not the fleets getting detected, but the rest of it's alright. Where did our... Alright, let's go ahead and research those. They're always useful. Research that one and that one. We also got one here. I think that's all of them. And our fleet is a shell of its former glory, but that's war. I mean, they've taken some pretty heavy casualties as well.
Construction complete.
They definitely have the upper hand right now, though, so we want to continue building as much as we can. I think they're going for the actual planets here now, which I'm not too worried about. I expected them to do as much. What do we want? Battleship 2s, maybe? What's our fleet look like at the moment? Got a couple heavy interdictors, 10 battleships, Victory Star Destroyers, 1 cruiser 2. Not much for the small stuff. We need to build more of the small stuff. Let's do... Well, I mean, the battle cruisers are what we want, right? Did I have battle cruisers? I might have confused those with battleships. Those are battleships. I don't see any battle cruisers. So we definitely want battle cruisers. Build as many of those as we can. We should also consider upgrading things on our planets. That's all science, so I don't really care about that. This all looks good. That looks fine. That one's fine. That's all science, so I'm not really looking to spend a bunch of extra energy credits for that. But spending energy credits for minerals is absolutely worth it in my opinion. We don't have to worry about the science labs. I'm just going to ignore those. And then we want to upgrade all of these. And we need to make more babies, because we don't have enough pops to fill out all of this. But I am way over on this episode. I'm already over 30 minutes. So I'm going to end this one here. In the next one, we are going to continue our battle. It looks like we are, you know, rebuilding a little bit here and there. And once we have a sizable fleet again, we can look into fighting these guys one more time. So I hope you guys are enjoying. I definitely am. And I will see you in the next one.